just because it's the 4th of July. But hopefully it works out. I think I gotta email this to myself. Cause I gotta use my phone. I got to use my phone. So good morning to anybody out there. Good morning to anybody out there on this holiday. On this fucking holiday. So let me tell y'all, it's fraternities and sororities. They be thinking they slick. And this is why I want to do this today. Because isn't today Sunday? Let's talk church, y'all. Because I'm about to take y'all to it. So, down at the shelter, they have been telling people different things about me, right? Whether they know me or not. So it's like the fraternities and sororities or whatever, the guys that stole the stuff, they must be like an old head fraternity. So, they'll sit down at the shelter. One of them sit down at the shelter like he know me. And I already snapped on him one time because I was like, you a fucking slave. You see what I'm saying? I had to tell him, you a slave. Like, you the type of dude that'll sell your own race out for other people. You see what I'm saying? So he still be trying to come and like find and figure out stuff. Now let me tell y'all, I'm on the train because like when I'm not there, I just get on the train now and I just go because really it's just being, it's like, Shantae, you don't have to stay here because they act like that you can't see your son or anything. So I just keep on, I just keep leaving, right? So when I leave, this man will be like on the train, like he coming with me to St. Louis or something. Like I'll be looking back at him, so y'all, I had to get him to teach a look one day. Like what the fuck you think you finna do to him? Because the information that you have is either about rape, it's about somebody trying to beat me, it's about the classroom. You see what I'm saying? They getting everything wrong, but they know the stories about the rape. You see what I'm saying? So they feel like if I've been raped before, I must be want to be raped again. That's his reason. You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at him. And I'm like, so what you think about to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm going to sit here and talk to you? Because I don't like you. Like, it's a vibe I'm getting from you that's not right. You see what I'm saying? Then what I notice, too, is when women come in and they kind of weak, you know what I'm talking about? Like, it's like, not that they weak, he think they crazy. If they think they crazy, they going to try to follow them. You know what I'm saying? Because what you going to try to do to her? You going to try to rape her? Like, what the fuck are you following her for? So anytime they think we got a mental health problem, they want to come and attack us. Now we going to be in their pocket. You see what I'm saying? So then they can go ahead and do us any kind of way, then say we ain't worth it. You hear what I'm talking about? Only in Illinois, bitch. Only in Illinois. Look, every time I listen to them and hear where they from, they'll never be from where we from. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's going on? So today I was telling my boyfriend about it. Like I was like really telling him like, I'm not playing with this dude. Like this dude, I don't know him. I don't want to know him nothing. So I just started telling him everything. All this about the store, everything. Because I'm going to get to that point too. So I'm telling him, and the dude heard me talking about him. Because I don't miss my words. I'm not about to like change my vernacular or nothing. I'm not about to change my approach, anything for you. So I just sat there and told him. And I pointed, I ain't pointing him out, but I'm like, that's him right there. He was like, he used to be a teacher. Like, I'm like, he don't need to be a teacher because he can't control his dick. Like, I'm not playing with this man. So, we get to the point where he want to come now to the table so he don't seem like he a predator. You see what I'm saying? But that's predatory in itself. So he thought that because he came to the table, I was going to stop talking about him. And then he was like, I'm not going to believe anything evil about anybody else. First off, you shouldn't have any information about me. You don't even know my name. You see what I'm saying? And if you do, I didn't give it to you. So how do you have this much information about me for you to be able to follow me in any given place to the point where you think that that's okay? You see what I'm saying? So if you shouldn't know anything about me. You shouldn't know what you think about me, what somebody else thought about me in the past, or nothing. So I don't care what people telling you. You should know that anyway. And instead of people actually thinking about that, they'll just still be sitting there trying to, you know what I'm saying? What are you here trying to convince us of something or whatever? I told him rape, rape not, stalk, stalk not. Y'all, I told him at least 10 times. He went ahead and got his ass up from the table. Because what you talking over here is some bullshit. You see? Because see, if the person got their right mind, he don't really want to fuck with them. You see, he chasing me down to see if I'm really schizophrenic or something. So then when you get a chance to, you gonna rape me at one of these stations or something? You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm schizophrenic and I'm on pills and I ain't taking my medicine, what you gonna do after that? You gonna call the hospital and tell them that I had an episode or something? So I don't get a shower and everything I need in time to get you off me? What the fuck is wrong with you? So anytime a woman come down there and she mentally incapacitated, he always go out the door after she go out the door. And they got it on camera. You think I'm playing? It's not a game. So they be hoping and wishing I'm schizophrenic so they can find another way to try to rape me. They forever hollering out I gotta be on some fucking pills. You see what I'm saying? So now what they doing is putting the women up to it. So now they sending their little women friends down. So that's how I'm gonna tell you, right? I'm at St. Vincent de Paul, right? It's a girl that worked there. She say her name Mississippi. The cop told me that's not her real name. So I'm at work at Big C's in East St. Louis, Illinois. On the corner, like 29th Street is across from it's cat a corner to the state guard office, right? So I'm in there, and one of the people that's down there at the shelter, she actually do have like a mental problem, but they don't fuck with her because they know she'll go out, and she know all their names. You know what I'm saying? So she down there, she still having her episode. She be cussing out loud and all that stuff. They probably roofed her because she like really like, if you really look at it and listen to her, she really articulate and she got like a good vernacular. They actually women like me. So the other woman I'm talking about that was at the shelter, she the same way. The one that was smoking, that was drinking caffeine tea. She the same way, really articulate, very smart. You see what I'm saying? So they probably roofed her. You see, that's what they be following, so they can like get fuck us up. So now we gonna be they pussy. You see what I'm talking about? We gonna be they pussy and they ideas. I'm not playing with y'all. This the shit that they do, cause they be so fucking jealous of a woman. So look, the girl down there, and she was just cussing. You know, like she just be cussing. It's like, well, she okay, cause she ain't really trying to hurt nobody, and she used to work there too. So, here come the girl that work at the St. Vincent de Paul, looking like a fucking gorilla. The gorilla came down there, so she gonna stand down there and wait for her food to come up. Now she didn't have to say nothing to me, y'all. I could have just gave her the food. So I was actually like being nice. I was like trying to move her fish out the way so I could put more stuff seasoning on there. You see what I'm saying? So she gonna say, next time put some gloves on. Y'all, I didn't touch your food. I used wax paper because I couldn't reach the gloves. You see what I'm saying? So I'm actually being nice to you. And she gonna say, put some gloves on. I actually touched it with a full sheet, like a full sheet of wax paper. So her fish is actually between the wax paper, because you know it's like it's a crease right there. I ain't touched your food at all. So I'm putting the stuff on her, I'm sprinkling stuff on her, just trying to be kind. So she got something to say. I turned around, I say, you know what? I'll suffocate your ass with this fucking bag. I'm not playing with you. I say, you brought your ass down here to start a fucking argument. So that every time they think they gonna start an argument, bitch, I'ma finish you. You see, you don't have no education. You ain't got shit. The only job you gonna ever have is at that fucking homeless shelter. Bitch, you gonna end up homeless too. She forever down there telling people to get a job while they got a job. Now she coming down here to tell me I need to buy some new shoes. Y'all, everything that she's saying is from my fucking classroom. That's a fucking story from a classroom. But you got this dumb bitch coming down here in my face over some shit from my fucking classroom. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just like, what? Then the cop come. Don't you got to take some pills? What happened when you went to the hospital? I'm like, the only thing that this bitch should know is my name. So while she down here trying to tell all this stuff, I can actually sue her for defamation of character because I don't know her. You understand? So the cop asking me, they always ask me, don't you know where she live at? You can get a restraining order. I don't know where she live at, but this bitch know where I live at. You see what I'm saying? You know all this shit about me, like I'm supposed to be in the hospital. You see what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be banned from the homeless shelter. Ain't none of this stuff true. I should be taking pills. She telling me this at the fucking place. She gonna tell me who I am at the place. Now the whole time I'm looking at her like it's not true. Then I just sat there. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep calling her a gorilla and see how far that go. Because that's the truth. The fact is that you're a gorilla. I got a whole fucking animal following me, and ain't nobody caring about what's going on. And I was like, that's some slavitude stuff. Now, y'all, this takes it on to Saturday. So Saturday, I'm sitting there waiting, and the girl just standing at the counter talking about me like a dog. I'm talking about running her mouth, honey. They don't know anything about me except for what somebody told them. And what they telling them is not the truth because they don't know me at all. The people that know me, look, I even had people that knew me, grew up with me across the street in Cahokia. I had the boy stand out there just in case you want to come and say anything. I had him sit out there. I say, you can ask him over there. He grew up with me. Ask him over there. We don't know her. She ain't never been in our neighborhood or nothing. The cops still trying to act crazy. What you acting crazy for when you really need to be trying to find a stalker? He said, well, we can't say that that's stalking. Well, if she peeping at me around the corner at the place and she up here telling you details about my life that she shouldn't even know, how is that not stalking? He said, well, what's her real name? Sir, I don't know her, so I don't know her real name. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's enough evidence. Everything that you hollered out at that store, everything that you said, that's all part of stalking. So even if the cops can't get you, I can now get you in a court of law because you were actually defaming my name and causing me issues. So I actually lost my job. You see what I'm saying? I don't think I lost the job. But if it was her, you see what I'm saying? At this professional place, I could have lost my job. And that's the whole thing. It's not even that. I lost hours at work. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't want to stop stalking me. It don't make sense. I didn't even talk to my boss about it. The man that owned the store, I was like, I can't even talk to you. I'm just going to call the police. So now they got everything on record that you said. They got everything on record that I said. But guess what? I don't know you. You the one that think you know me. So you done caused me to go to the hospital for schizophrenia, which is something I don't have. You done caused the hospital to actually force me to take pills. That's something else. I don't have schizophrenia, so why would I be forced to take pills that don't even go with anything that I have? You see what I'm saying? You didn't cause people to actually put me out of a shelter from being protected because of what you're doing. Y'all not listening to what I'm trying to tell you. I don't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta put my hands on you. All I gotta do is let you know that in real life you look like a fucking gorilla. You see what I'm talking about? But you're not gonna come back as a gorilla. Maybe you'll come back as a shit. You see what I'm talking about? So, but in this life, defamation of character, that's enough for me to sue you and help you lose your fucking job. At least your car, hoe. It ain't trying to be vindictive or nothing. I'm just trying to let you know you chasing me down for something that I don't even, you see what I'm saying? I don't even know what you chasing me down for. You got this man out here stalking me thinking he gonna find a place to rape me. Okay. When I say y'all got PTSS, that's exactly what I mean. You are in a position of slavitude. That's all y'all know. That's all y'all know. You don't know you a hoe. You don't know you a slave for people that don't even give a fuck about you. They can't even wake up and think about you in the right way, but you want to do that to somebody else. Okay. Again, nothing to do with color, y'all. I be proving it to you every day. Because if you really cared about your color and your people, you will stop. This girl constantly trying to find a way to attack me. And with the wrong information. Next thing. I always go over this really quickly. When it's the same thing, I'm going to say the same thing. 50-50 in relationships is okay. If that works for you, don't have people on this fucking social media, all this different stuff telling you how to run your house. It's been so many relationships that I have seen where the woman makes more than the man and it still works. So I told you I was a guy, he was retired. He was actually retired. I don't know if he was retired, he just wasn't working. He could have been back from jail, I don't know. He used to clean up the house, take care of the kids, take out the trash. My boyfriend said, because my boyfriend was maintenance, he said the house be spotless. The car clean. When she get home, he comes to the door and open. And I'm talking about, y'all, this was like almost 365 days out of the year. It wasn't no joke for this man. When he goes somewhere, he go with her. It worked for them. She was making the money. She was the one working. And that was it. Like, it's like people will get on here and tell you every time, I can't be paying this much in the bills, and I can't be doing that. Even as a woman, I know we don't make as much money. Sometimes we don't make as much money. That don't mean that you gotta force somebody to pay nothing, because he don't have to pay anything, especially if he not married to you. And so that be the part that be like kind of tripping me out. So I always go back to the budget niece and the story that she talked about with her and her husband. He was being so good bringing the money home to her. And he was like, and she was like, y'all, I didn't even know he didn't have the money to pay for nothing. Like, really, she was paying all the bills for real, because he was just giving the money to her. And he'd keep a little money for himself. He wouldn't even have enough money by the end of the month to buy himself lunch. She said, oh my God. So she had to actually reframe what was going on, because she make more money than him, then you need to be paying like whatever you can on the bills. The same with him. If he making more money than you, he need to be doing that too. That's all it is. It's like, be fair to the other person. Don't have the other person that's not making as much money, struggling every month, and you really got the money. You see what I'm saying? It don't work. It shouldn't work like that. You don't need somebody struggling like that. When I was with the millionaire guy, it was the same thing. $200 a month. And y'all, that's for everything. The car, for the house, for the water and the electricity. Nothing extra outside of that. Unless somebody sat down and was like, I need help with my car note. And even that is voluntary. You see what I'm saying? I didn't even pay for groceries. This man went and bought the groceries too. What if he would have broke me though? He would have said, okay, give me all $800 of your little check that you make. Because I was making a salary check. So every month I get $800 from the school. I was working at a salary check. You see, even though he knew I had to pay for school, he could have said, yeah, I want all your money. I ain't putting no more gas in your car. You can use your money. It was $3,200 for me to go to school, $800 deposit. So it's $4,000 for me to do that. And so that's it. You see what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's like, why would he do that to me? And he know he making more money. You get what I'm talking about? It's like some of the stuff y'all be saying, it just don't make sense to me. Yeah, we gotta go 50-50 because I can't be doing. Then don't do it. Move on with your life. Get somebody who will go ahead and manipulate you too. Why do y'all want people to have money issues over you? Because once they throw your ass out, guess what the fuck? You ain't got the money. I be like, why would y'all put yourself in that type of situation in the first place? Or why would y'all want them in that situation? Unless you're trying to like get rid of somebody or get over on people. It don't make sense to me. It really don't. Next thing, body types. Y'all, if you bad built, stop talking about people. If you got a boy shape, just don't talk. You know what I'm talking about? It be like, why are you talking? So I was in the store, right, and it's like this girl, I was like, this lady, she was thick, right? I'm talking about thick, like some men would probably say, some people, not men, it's like they probably say, try to say she fat or something. No, she had on a dress, and it was she, a heavy woman, right? But her curves are like, pow, 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 like hit, baby. So this other girl, I didn't even pay attention to her, y'all. So I said, she look cute. You know, I was like, that's a cute dress. And she was like, are you serious? Light skin. You see what I'm saying? Light skin. She tall. So I look around the corner. The bitch ain't got no kind of body. She don't got no kind of body. And you up in her trying to talk about if somebody's serious. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. But your body is built bad, y'all. I wasn't even gonna say nothing about it till I just saw how she looked like it was a joke or something. Even the lady that worked there, I don't like her either now, but she built even better than her. They both built like pieces of art, and you built like a fucking wafer, and you got the nerve to say something about somebody's body. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman with curves. Nothing. They be looking bad as a mother. You hear me? The lady look cute. That's all it is, and I was serious. She looks so cute. And you in here with them stretch pants on and that t-shirt, and you still look awful. Go comb your hair. So yeah, that was it. Like right there, I was like, I could have threw that can in her face. Okay, now I already told y'all about the stalkers. Carlos Rayford, his name keep coming up for some reason. I don't know why. That's my sister boyfriend, y'all. I think one day he stalked me too. I was walking down the street, East St. Louis, going to my auntie house on 53rd. I think this nigga followed me with some niggas in the car. But my sister got a baby by him. You see what I'm saying? Now every time I say something about it, she say I'm lying. That nigga did it. He did it. Slavitude, I talk about that. Anytime you have a yes man, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. If a person can't hear that you're doing something that's better for your life at that time, then guess what? Don't just let it go. Just go home. Let it go. And the last thing I was telling my boyfriend is today, in the face of enemies, do nothing. And actually, it's just in the face of evil. You have to do nothing. Nothing. You don't imitate evil. What you do is good. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to imitate them. Just go ahead and just let them know. Just let them know. That's it. You don't have to be like evil people. You see? And that's it. Anyway, it's Shantae Brown, Sugar Talk, Black Unicorns telling you, don't be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You can't go 50-50 with no hoe. And don't stalk people. Don't stalk. And for real, in the face of evil, you don't have to do anything. If you are my enemy, fuck off. If you my friend, I thank you and I love you. And remember, definition of character, I can take your shit. Especially since y'all fuck my shit up. Ho.